Hey guys, there's two people here. Hello, hold on one second. Let me adjust this wig, honey. Where's my avatar? I don't know what I got. But anyway, good morning. My name is Cheryl Kabowski. Welcome to my live. Okay, this is a place of introspection, and since I'm a foodie, we do food. Technically, this is an eating show this morning, and they call it mukbang. I don't know why they call it that. I think the Chinese or the Asian people mak. You know how they mak like mukbang. All right. So this morning, you can see it. Okay. This morning we got some hot fish and grits, and let me tell y'all something. So I done been to work. What's up, Joe Collins? Good morning. And I done fixed this for y'all. Yes, I did. So, oh, honey, the seasoning on the shrimps and the grits are thick. Yes, they are. They're not soupy, no. And then I got me some hot fried fish right there. And then we got some Louisiana hot sauce. So y'all come on in. We got some Dr. Pepper right here. And we got a mirror to make sure that our lips are straightened out at all times. And we got paper towels. So y'all come on in. Good morning. For the other day, I didn't mean to lash out. Oh, that's okay. What's up, Sonya Boo? What's up? It's okay, boss, because when we're talking about, when we do have a religious talk, thank you, Bree Bree. We love you this morning, girl. When we do have a religious talk, religion is a touchy subject, and a lot of people don't bother with it because they be afraid that they're gonna lose subscribers. You know what I'm saying? But my career, I've been a cosmetologist for the last 38 years, and I used to be a pastor. So the reality of it is that people come and go, and I don't want you to go, boss. I want you to stay here, but I understand people got feelings and emotions about things. I do understand that. I do. Just in case somebody thinks you understand completely that Cheryl Grabowski is a crazy lady and she's sabotaging her own channel. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That's not what's going on. The conversation I told y'all in the beginning is everything, okay? It's all about the conversation, y'all. And listen, conversations have saved my life over the years. All right, let's get into the food. Let's eat a little piece. These grits are chunky today. Um, um. Good morning, Roll. Can y'all do me a favor? We got 12 people. Hit the share button, copy the link. Mm, baby. Ooh, that's good right here. That's good. Good eating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Mm. Y'all like y'all grits more, and the grits do have cheese on it. They got a piece of cheddar right down the edge of the plate. But y'all like y'all grits more soupy or solid. Don't forget to copy the link, y'all. Mm-hmm. So good. Y'all want shrimp? This shrimp got minced onions, minced garlic, um, ginger. Oh my God, I just had breakfast like Cheryl Bessie Boo. I had eggs and sausage. You like it in the middle, okay? Mmm, that's good. Mm, mm, mm. My hair is everywhere. Okay, now I'm pee. Mm. Ain't nothing like a piece of fresh fish early in the morning, honey. Mm. I think If I lived at the coast, I'd probably eat fish every day. Mm, that's good. I need to die what, girl? Oh, boss, you want some, baby? Hmm. There you go. You don't like fish at all, girl. Why not? Hot. I need to dye my hair. What color, Bree? Mm. It's hot, y'all. I just took everything off the stove. Cause I be timing it, y'all. Cause I don't have a production. I am production. Black. Mm-hmm. We need to wrap a piece of bread around it, but we ain't gonna do that. Mm-mm. Mm. 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 What y'all have for breakfast this morning? Cause this right here good. Mm-hmm. I don't have any Tabasco. I wish I did. Bree, I got a short here on my channel with red hair on, baby. I don't wore everything on the sun, Bree. Seriously. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You talking about Walmart got it. I know Walmart got it. Mm-hmm. Y'all, it's a beautiful day outside today. Mm. It's partly cloudy. And it's not too hot, but it's by a cedar tree. You're gonna get blocked. Mm-hmm. Dorian is walking. Who is Dorian? Mm-hmm. So good. Your son. Okay. How old is your son? Mm-hmm. Dorothy, it is, girl. It is so good. Girl, these nails old, girl. I need them done over, honey. Woo. Mm-hmm. So what y'all got going on? On 6 months old, he walking. Mm. A boy walking at 6 months? That's odd. He's gonna be different. Mm. Y'all, I had a phone call. And now my wife and I are expecting a baby girl. Okay. Mm. Y'all, this is a 10 out of 10, honey. It's a lot, though. I don't know what I like best, the shrimp or the dang on fish. I think I had about 16 shrimp on, let me see, 1, 2, 3, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, I had about 20. um, boss dog, you lying. I don't believe that. I don't believe your baby name is Cheryl. Don't lie to me, please. Monet, it is, girl. It is. Um, the grits are thick and They got sharp cheddar cheese on top of it. Yesterday, I put American cheese. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, dog. You might have to prove that to me, dog. For real. I don't believe it. Good morning, y'all. Y'all that came in late. Don't forget to hit the like button. We got 7 likes and 31 viewers. I like the likes. Y'all like the fish, the grits, and the shrimp, and I like the likes. It is very filling, honey. It is basically, this is my lunch. Because ain't no way we can eat no lunch. It's 11:13. So it's almost lunchtime. So it's like a brunch. I didn't realize it was so late. I like this little crispy piece. What's up, Nard? In the building? I ain't been seeing you. No, you shouldn't give her. I was calling to tell you your cousin on the T app. Hint your cousin. Is he dead, cousin? Is he dead, cousin? LOL. Is he dead? Brunch it is. Girl, can you give me another clue? Girl, is he dead? Not on the T app. Girl, who? Been on move overtime things, but be in the bushes. Okay. You've been on the move. You've been doing some overtime. Monet. Monet, text me who. Just text it to my phone. I'll see it across the top, please, because I'm a little nosy this morning. Girl. Who else, girl? LOL. You know exactly who I'm talking about. He your age. Girl, no, I don't. Girl, shut up. Oh, Lord, we can talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, let's talk about it. We get ready to You seem so down to earth, Cheryl. I am. Girl, what's up, CR in the building? Girl, you just gave me life. Monet, you just gave me life, honey. Woo! Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about, talk about it. Listen, you know what? Karma really ain't no bad thing. Karma ain't no bad thing. Karma is not bad. Karma just is energy. It's what we deserve. It's our vibration, really. It's that which, I don't know why I look like we got 2 dimples today. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I lost like 2 pounds. I don't know how, though. But anyway, it's what we put out, we give back. Girl, la la. My cousin is a narcissist. My cousin is a narcissist. It's a man cousin. He is, y'all. I don't know. And he can't help it. And he don't know that he won. Unless his wife done told him that he won. And y'all, me and my cousin don't communicate because he's not going to hear this. He don't watch it. I don't think he watch me. But I ain't gonna say his name. I got lots of cousins, but my cousin is a narcissist. He's a whore. He's a whore, y'all. I swear. Ain't nobody gonna even know who I'm talking about. So don't do it. No. Nobody knows who I'm referring to. Because nobody knows. See, I didn't even know who Monet was talking about. But she what's up, Katrina? But she sent me, texted to me. So the the topic of the day is narcissists keep on narking and their energy gonna catch up with them. Most narcissists end up alone. You know what I'm saying? Especially after the main supply leave them. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell y'all something. But y'all don't understand. Y'all think narcissists be out here like single and run around. No. I said not cuz. Cousin fine. Cousin fine. Cousin meet all the qualifications of the narc. Cousin tall, cousin fine. Yeah. Cousin always been fine. Cousin always been fly. Cousin always for the girls. But cousin, what's her LNN? Cousin, woohoo. But the narcissist always have him a main supply. Now, he know how to pick a woman now. Shrimp with grits. Yes, it's so good. My daughter done messed me up this morning, y'all, because we won't even gonna go there. They gonna have a man. He got a beautiful, wonderful, empathetic, hardworking, smart, solid wife. She went through a lot to get him though, to marry him. He was out there running around. She did. Don't get it twisted now. She might not go nowhere now. Real good looking man. So, if you put men on a scale from 1 to 10, he'll 8.5. All day, every day, early in the morning. Sometimes he'll 9. Sometimes. He find like men like Idris Elba and just fine. You know what I'm saying? No, he didn't die, girl. No, Ro, you so crazy. No, okay, so let me tell you, because y'all is missing this part. So there is a social media app in Raleigh. And they exposing men, narcs, whores. You know what I'm saying? You got to do some damage to get on that list. I mean, where like everybody know that you one of them things. She never could keep up with him. LOL, she knows. Monet, it's not that. I don't think, no, well, clinically, she doesn't know that he's a broken, toxic person. She doesn't know that something happened to him in his childhood, and he really don't know what love is. She doesn't know that he looks for women in their sexual parts to validate him, and that the only time he feel alive is when he done bagged somebody. She don't know that, Moni. She just know that he for the girls. And her daddy could have been for the girls. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all, you just don't. It's crazy. If he lose her, I'm telling you. Because most of the time, me and narcissists, they are underdeveloped children, so they really need, like, women put them on. Like, they might help them be entrepreneurs, or, you know what I'm saying? They might just do everything. Like, they might be, oh, shit. They might not be used to living in a beautiful home and driving nice cars and shit like that. But they marry a wonderful, empathic woman, and she changes his life, but he don't stop hoeing. Well, because he don't have the capacity to stop hoeing. So it's one of them situations. He gonna stop hoeing. He gonna overplay his hand. I'm gonna tell you what he gonna do. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. He gonna overplay his hand. And eventually, she gonna leave him. Because nowadays, you can't get by with that now. Too many people know what unhealthy is. And women are choosing themselves. They're choosing not to live in a situation like that. Especially not in a damn marriage. Mm-mm. 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 Just imagine. And I done been through it, so I know. When you go somewhere with your man friend, or you at the somewhere where your friends and his friends are, everybody's laughing at you. Because they know he for the girls. And they're wondering, what the hell is wrong with you? Don't you know that this person is not marriage material? I'm sorry. I laugh to keep from crying, but don't you know that this person don't even know how to be loyal? Don't you know that? This person for the streets, honey. This person always looking for the next supply, I swear. But the thing is that the people that he or she, because narcissists can be women too, the people that he or she are looking for, they ain't gonna care no more about them than they care about you. Because it really has nothing to do with them. The person that they found. Y'all, look, that's a mental illness. I'm not lying. They are severely mentally ill. That's a mental illness. All night long, last night I did research. I was up. I would go to sleep, wake up. And this is so funny, Mona, that you brought this up, because I've been listening to Sam all evening talk about this mental illness. Terrible mental illness. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. He found himself on the list here in Raleigh after narking for all them years. Embarrassing. I think he's in church now. And narcissists love church. Again. Y'all say, Sugar Bossy, don't you go there. Don't you do it. They love church. Mm-hmm. Especially when they get old. Mm-hmm. They're going to go and join the deacon board. They're going to go join the deacon board, honey. So they can grab women by their arms and things, and grab them around their waists and things, and touch their arms, you know, pat them down and stuff like that. They're going to do that. Anyway, it is what it is, honey. It is what it is. It is. Narcissists get married every day to a wonderful supply who don't even know what she or he has signed up for. Mm-hmm. Y'all say, Sugar Bowski, I know somebody, and I really believe that that person is a narcissist. Okay, well, just understand, add this to it. Sure, the person that I know is a narcissist. And sure, I believe that they are mentally ill. You're right. It's not normal. So, this is what they do. This is what I learned last night. Narcissists don't like reality. They don't like it. So they create this alternative world inside of your world. And they call that the shared fantasy. So you share this perspective that they have, or this universe that they have, built on lies, manipulation, gaslighting, discarding, um, love bombing, idolation, all that stuff, built on all those things. You know what I'm saying? Gaslight, manipulate, build. That's their alternate universe. Okay, so once they, excuse me, find them a supply, once they find a supply and get you, love bomb the shit out you and mirror to you, because after listening to you and observing you, paying attention to what you like and what you want, what you say, then they become that and mirror that back to you. To the point where they become your mirror. You see what I'm saying? So when you looking at the narc, you really looking at yourself, because now they going to mirror the shit out of you. And so now, once they do that, they call that the shared fantasy. Like you're sharing this alternate reality with the narcissist. They bring you, and you don't even know it. They sort of like hijack your sensory nervous system. They kind of hijack your mental space and bring you into their universe. It's called the shared fantasy. Before you know it, you playing a whole role. Don't even know it. And that's why they call it a mental illness. Like you're not, this person is not on stage. Like you don't work for Hollywood. Like this is real life. But they know it's not real life. It's a shared fantasy. It's not real. So when somebody says to me, Cheryl, well, I know that my narcissists love me. They don't. They do not. Okay? They don't. They do not. They do not love you. Even though it might feel like it. It's performance. I just laid in my bed all night and listened to Sam. I didn't know Monet was going to say that. It may feel great because they paid attention to you, and some people don't. Some people don't. What's up, Save to Real? Some people don't pay attention to you. They're not there long enough to really, happy birthday, to know, like, to be into you, to listen to you. But see, the narcissist does it for, they have bad intention. They're trying to use you for a supply. They want to tie you down and extract from you. They're not there to give you anything. But it feels good, though, for somebody to pay attention to you, for somebody to sit quiet and listen, and you think, oh, they're really into me. But that's not what they're doing. They're taking inventory, lining it up, and using all the information you gave them to manipulate you and to solidify this shared fantasy between you and them. Especially if you're the main supply. It's such a mental illness, y'all. And unfortunately, what's up, Daisy girl? Unfortunately, like, I know way too much about it. Unfortunately. It has been, oh, let me breathe, because I almost started crying. It has been something else being chosen by the narcissist. So Sam said that thousands of women have asked him, well, what's wrong with me? Why did the narcissist choose me? Is something wrong with me? Sam said, Not necessarily. Because they choose well as far as they know how to find a good person. The person has to be, what's up? Good morning, the pizza bun, the pizza. Empathetic, because that's what they need. You know what I mean? So it's not a bad thing being chosen by a narcissist, but it's bad when you don't know what you're dealing with. That's what's bad. Sam said living with a narcissist has grave consequences. Even if you know that something is wrong with that person that you love, Sam says, because you have somebody who's performing love and your body knows that it's not really love. Your sensory nervous system, your soul knows it's not really love, but they perform the love, and there's a part of it that feels good, but it's not real. So it does negative things. Sam says it even lowers your immune system to be with a person who's performing love without the real, genuine love and care and respect for you. He said it lowers, it has a physical consequence. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now they are saying women are narcissists. I used to think 90% of men, it was more like way more men than women, but now it's split down the middle. I feel like this should be taught in school, because what we're dealing with in Washington, our president lacks empathy. Period. What's up, Tony? Denard said his observation is more women than men. Why you say that? That's interesting. Why do you say, why you say that, Nard? That's interesting to me. I've never heard a man say that. What's up, Amanda? I've never heard a man say, even though Sam last night, he talked about it too, female narcissists. How they are seductress women. Maybe because I look at women more. Okay. How they seduce a man and turn him out. And then discard him. I'm doing good, Amanda. How are you? Discard him and use sex for leverage. What's up, Mr. Green? I feel like that's a mother's worst nightmare, to realize that her son has been ensnared by a female narcissist who doesn't love her son, and she's definitely going, when he goes to work, she will allow her lover to come and lay with her in her husband's bed. Yes, she will. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She had no problem with it at all. And on the holidays, even though the husband pays the bills, he's a good man. He'll get a pair of socks and maybe a 6-pack of Coca-Cola, his favorite drink. Men could get turned put pool nani in a hecu. What in the world are you talking about? Thank you, thank you. I am Mr. Green. The female narcissist will do that. See, all of us have done things that are not so great. We've all had our moments, right? That's not what I'm talking about. You know, some people say, well, all have sinned, Cheryl, and come short of the glory of God. That ain't what we're talking about. That ain't what we're talking about. We're talking about someone who does these things. They've been doing it. Okay, Nar. They gonna keep on doing it, and they don't feel like there's nothing wrong with it. They do what they want to do, and they're gonna do it behind your back as long as they can get away with it. And when they doing it, they don't feel no type of way. They don't even think about you. And see, that's what I told y'all. I done told y'all plenty of times. I wish I would have cheated on my first husband and my second one. I wish. And y'all say, shut up, don't say that. Why you say that? It's because, in my opinion, they both deserved it. In my opinion. Right? But I couldn't override my internal GPS. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I could not think of literally face down, ass up, while my husband is at work with somebody. I couldn't do it. I wanted to. I wish, not that I wanted to, let me take that back. I didn't want to. But after everything was all said and done, I wish I had her. But I found out why I couldn't have. I couldn't do it. And that's the total opposite of the narcissist, because they can. Fuck wrong with you. Fuck wrong with you. As soon as you turn your back. And if that's something that they want to do, they're going to do it. Y'all, that's narcissistic. If you doing that, you got to ask yourself why you do it. Sure, boss will still love you, but you got to ask yourself, why are you doing that? Because when I was in my marriages, and you know what I'm saying, if the thought, y'all, look, one day, story time, one day, this guy, I had the biggest crush on him ever since I was a teenager. He was chocolate. He had an athletic build. He had pretty teeth and a wide mouth. He had really good bone structure and curly hair. And bow leg. He was fine. When I was a teenager, he drove me crazy. I used to look out the window and see him standing out there with them Levi jeans and a wife beater on with a pair of white dunks. You could see the sweat on his skin. I was so crazy. That man gave me the woobies. Like, I was like, oh my God. And I was so, I was a teenager. I was so taken, Billy J, shut up, by this guy. So, fast forward some years, right? I'm about 20. I have my first son, had him when I was almost 17. And I had my second son, because I had him at 19. So now I'm 20. I'm 20. I'm still young, beautiful, everything. So I was at my apartment one day, and somebody knocked on the door with the boy. I was at my apartment, and I got the boys, my two sons. And I opened the door, and it was him. And he said, Cheryl, I have a, he said, hey. I said, he was like, what's up? I was like, hey. He was like, I have an order to replace your blinds. I froze. My husband was at work, by the way. I was like, oh my God, I just didn't know what to do. I almost fainted within myself. Now, there was a part of me, I was so scared. And guess what I was scared of? I was scared of my attraction to him. And I'm married with my husband. I don't have a problem with my husband. I'm attracted to my husband too. But this guy, I've had a crush on since I was like 11, 12 years old. Like, he's just fine, chocolate and fine. So he said, I said, well, I don't know. I don't think today. He said, well, it won't take me long. Let me come in. I mean, he was looking in my eyes like, girl, if you don't open this motherfucking door, girl, stop playing with me. Because he very much was smitten by me too. But I said, I can't do it. I can't let him in here. I can't even let him in here to flirt with me. It's wrong. I'm attracted to this man. And I'm not going to play around with it at all. So you can't come in. So what I did was, I didn't tell him that. I said, hold on for a minute. And I got on the phone and I called my husband. And I said, Lacey, such and such is here to replace the blinds. He said, who? Because he was aware of it too. He knew him. And he said, don't you let that nigga in that house. And I said, I ain't gonna let him in here. So I went back to the door and I was like, can you come back tomorrow? Can you come back tomorrow? And he said, yeah. So when he came back, Lacey was there. So you can come change the blinds. See what I'm saying? But that was my internal GPS navigating all of that. Even though I wanted to let him in that house. Even though I was, to be honest now, because you got to be honest about how you feel about whatever. Even though I still was attracted to him. But I made a commitment. I was married. And fuck no, I'm not letting you in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to start something that I don't know how to finish. I'm just not doing it for immediate gratification. I would have, look y'all, if I'd have done some shit like that, I would have, I'm talking about me, not my husband, because my husband probably would have done it. If old girl come to the door and she was working maintenance, he would have let her in there. And he wouldn't have called me and said shit. I know that because, it's been 30-something years since then. So I know that. Matter of fact, 34 years since then. So I know that. But me, no. And that's what I'm saying about dealing with narcissists. They don't have that system. They don't have that. Y'all, do y'all get are y'all listening to how the internal GPS works? That's the fucking part they don't have. They don't have that. And I don't know why they don't have it. Who knows? But they don't have it. They don't have that. They can't navigate and check it all and not do that. They're going to say, oh, Cheryl is at work. And if I need to talk to her and smooth it over, if a neighbor sees it, I'll do that. But I ain't worried about that right now because I'm going to do me. That's what they're going to do. Every fucking time. It is most, emotionally, I have been through so much and learning about this stuff. Some people say, I've heard people say over the years, well, Cheryl, a man gonna be a man. That is not fucking true. It ain't got nothing to do with whether or not he's a man. A female narcissist is gonna do the same thing. And she's a woman. She ain't gonna never be satisfied with one dang-a-lang. Fuck no. Crazy? It's not going like that. For real. So for the women, because I've heard most of this from women. Women have said it over the years, and y'all know women is what I do, because I'm a cosmetologist. 38 years. You imagine all the conversations, intimate conversations I've had with women. And they try to say, especially the ones that live in small towns, they just don't fucking get it. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they have this mentality that men, men are like that. Sure, no, women are like that too. Thank you, Amanda. Women are like that too. What kind of woman, Cheryl? A narcissistic woman. Even if she married a good man, it doesn't matter. She gonna do her whenever she wants to. She gonna do exactly what men do, but she's gonna do it better. You won't catch her cheating. You won't even know that she's cheating. For women, and I'm glad I said that today on this live, because some of y'all don't understand. You think it's a men thing. It's not. It's a personality thing. It's a personality disorder. It's mental illness. Women are like that too. I'll tell you right now. We're not going to just give that to men and say, oh, that's a man thing. It is not. That narcissistic woman don't love her husband. What's up, Joyce? Good morning. Girl, we had a wonderful breakfast. Girl, I'm so full. That narcissistic woman don't love that man. She chose him because he's kind. What's up, Tard? How you doing? She chose him because he's kind. She chose him because he got good morals and ethics. She herself knows the good traits. What's up, Donnie Jackson? Knows the good traits in a man that she wants to exploit. She's not stupid. She's just mentally ill. I had a client of mine. She was very narcissistic. It's so crazy because she left her husband every time the seat, like when summertime came, she would go. I'm not lying. Summertime comes, she gone. She move out in the summer. She always get her boyfriend. Narcissist people are weird. They are, Joyce. She always get her boyfriend in the summer and she fucking gone. She'll be back in the fall. But she will go home a little piece, because she got to get clothes and wash clothes and sit around and chill, like when he at work or something. Or she might come there when he there a little piece. But from damn 1st of June, end of May, till September, she gone. And he better not say shit. Some of y'all say, sure, you lying. No, I'm not. I ain't lying. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. It don't matter if it's a man or a woman. It don't matter. They do the same shit. And you would think that female narcissist would be scared of that man. No, the hell she ain't. No, she ain't. He better not save me some food. I'll be there in a minute. You think she might be scared of man? She's not scared of man at all. Matter of fact, she have him crying. One of my clients, she was a female narcissist too. Let me tell you what she did. Y'all think, but y'all don't know these people. It's been 38 years. Okay, listen. She got her boyfriend on the side, and it was summertime too. And she spent so much time with her damn boyfriend. So her husband told her, he said, please, baby. He said, I know you got a boyfriend. But he said, bring him home and let him stay in the basement. But please don't leave me. He can stay in the basement so you can go down to the basement to see him. But don't leave me, please. That's what her damn husband told her. Joyce said, that's great. Okay, okay, Joyce. Okay, exactly right. So, Joyce, you just said it. And people say, sure, NPD is not a mental illness. It is. That is crazy. It's crazy. Why? Why is it crazy? Number one, okay, so with a regular man, an empathic man, or just a regular guy, um, part of the reason why that the female narcissist is able to do that to the man is because of his woundings. And y'all might say, sure, because there's 48 people here. Can we get 48 likes? Come on, y'all. This is some valuable information. I've been taking intel all morning. I dated one for 8 years. I've been single ever since. Wow. So he might say, y'all might say, why does he put up with his female narcissist? Well, of course, he got woundings. And you might say, sure, what is that? What is a wound? A wound is an emotional scar between him and his mother. Could be abuse, abandonment, and neglect. So he has a certain type of wounding. And the female narcissist taps into it. And what she does is when she comes to love him, she love bombs him, validates him, gives him the love that he always wanted from his mother. He doesn't realize what he's doing. Yolanda says, sure, people need to love themselves. But the thing about it, Yolanda, they don't know that he wouldn't know that he has that wounding. He doesn't know that he's trying to repair the relationship between him and his mother, but he's trying to do it with the wife. Subconscious wise, he doesn't know that that's what he's doing. That's what you call a wound. So he's actually trying to recreate or try to fix or finish the situation between him and his mother, but it's being carried out in the relationship with him and this female narcissist. What happens in the subconscious happens still. However you felt subconscious wise then, you feel it now. Whether you know it or not, whether you are conscious of it or not. Narcissist people don't know that they are narcissistic. They do not. When I first started this channel, I told everybody. I say it all the time. If you go listen to my old videos, excuse me, I tell you, I come from a narcissistic family. I myself have narcissistic traits. I told you that. The women in my family are narcissistic. My mama used to say all the time, she used to say, Cheryl, she said, I don't know where you get that from. That. Okay, so what is that? What is that? What she described? What is that? Because see, what she's saying is that thing that you are, you didn't get that from me. Because my mama will walk a man like a dog. You're going to be walked. You're going to do what she say when she says it. Or you have to leave. There's no in between. She would walk your ass bad. So she was saying the thing that I was, she said, where'd you get that from? So the thing that I am is empathetic, codependent. loving that man more than even I love myself. Like, it was terrible. Everything that my mother wasn't. So I've been watching narcissism. The women in my family were very, very narcissistic. Hmm. Yeah. And I know for sure they didn't know that until I got educated, until I started speaking on my social media about my life, my experience, what I've seen, not just with my family, but clients and friends and people that I have interacted with and people that I've paid attention to all my life. And I'm a Scorpio, so I pay attention to every fucking thing. It's a habit. What's up, FMC? I can't help it. My mom was cool, but my grandma was an OG. She used to be at the what? She used to be at the LOL out of. She used to beat the hell out of us. Okay. We have so much trauma and so much mental illness, and we don't know that that's what the fuck it is. So therefore, this is how I started my channel. This is the startup. When I first came to social media, even especially the Facebook, I didn't realize all this stuff that I know now that I share with you guys. I didn't know that. I started off by just needing to express myself. That's it. That's it. Needing to express myself, not knowing what was really going on or what the shit was that was going on in my life. I saw patterns though that I didn't like. I'm glad that you were able to understand what I was saying. I was typing too fast. I got it. So I used to say, my name is Cheryl Grabowski, and my feelings matter to me. That's what I used to say. Because I felt so much about everything. What's up, FMC? I felt so much about everything. I felt so much about my childhood. I felt so much about my first marriage, my children's dad. I felt so much about the church and my experience with the church folks. I felt so much, just a bundle of feelings and emotions that I didn't know what to do with. That's how I started social media. The feelings and emotions and a need to speak my truth no matter what. I was so brave and courageous because of course, the people that were in my life that I mainly spoke about me. But of course, it's not just me in my life. I have a family, I have a mother, I have an ex-husband, I got children, so it just started off how I felt, and then I spoke some about them too. In reality, you have to love yourself first before anyone else could love you. This is the thing, Joyce. I figured that out on my journey, but you don't just automatically know that. That just doesn't just come to you out of nowhere that, oh, you have to love yourself. Well, in those days, because, I'm 6 years down the road now, going towards 7 years of introspection. But then, love myself, what does that mean? I think I love myself, I think. So you don't know when you living, you're just living. I didn't even realize how I felt about lots of things because I couldn't express it. And when I started dealing with my coach, and she say, well, who are you? And I'm like, who am I? I'm Cheryl. I'm Monet's and Travoy's mother. I'm a hairstylist. No, she said, but who are you? Well, how do you feel? Well, I don't know how to feel. What do you mean how I feel? I'm upset about this. Okay, well, what else? So it was a lot. So people don't really know. You know what I'm saying? One of the things Sam was saying last night, oh my God, y'all. When you really, really realize that your mind, your body, and your experiences and what you've gone through, this is a you can be very well inside of this thing and not be running it. That all of these programs are pushing you forward. It's almost like you are like you've been hijacked in a sense. You know, all these things, the thoughts in your mind and what you were taught, what you observe, how you feel. But that's not you. There is a you there, but those are, and so you can kind of be like an autopilot pilot in your own body. It's really crazy. Angelica said, yes, yes, yes. 2 brothers missing in Lake Erie in Ohio, 24/19. Oh, that's sad. You could be on autopilot in your body. Honey, the stuff that I've been looking to, I watched a video talking about that yesterday. Okay. The stuff I've been into lately is amazing. And you can live your whole life asleep. Because, I'm going to just say this so you can understand what I'm saying. You don't tell your heart to beat. It was already programmed to beat. You don't tell your brain to think. It's already programmed to think. Your sensory nervous system already programmed to feel, so you're not even conscious that these things are moving. So we live inside this thing. This is not Cheryl. This is the house. And lots of my thinking is part of my programming, my conditioning for, my living, people that I've been around, what I've heard, what I've seen, what I've experienced, all of that. That's still not me, though. In order for you to really take control of your life, you got to go through all of the layers. Those are layers. That's not you. And people living and very much asleep. They're not, this is a ship. You got a ship and you might not even be driving it, baby. You might not even be driving it. Yes, and imagine what other things that we do that we already programmed to do, and we would want to change if we really knew. And that's all. And that's why I'm here, because I want you to know. That's my whole job on this channel. Joyce said, Angelica, right? That's my whole job on this channel. We talk about that. This is my house, but I'm consciousness, and I live inside of this program thing. I didn't program myself, So we talk about deconstruction, getting rid of the programs, and then learning. We learn on a level. Oh, everybody said, oh, sure, well, we spirit, soul, and body. Yeah. Yeah, but it's more complex than that. Then I need you to evolve past that. There's a deeper depth and a higher height beyond those 3. Spirit, soul, body. What else? See what I'm saying? So you could be a person like Hillbilly J that's very shallow. that lives inside of his construct. A person with no depth, that's more like a child. That when grown people are having grown conversations, he cannot engage. And there are lots of people like that. But I prefer the other kind. I like intellectuals. I like someone who can engage me and maneuver through all of that. Yeah, I don't know where I got this runny nose from. I think it's the change of weather, but oh my God. That's what I like. You know what I mean? My mama said all the time, she used to say, "Sure, I think you missed your calling." I'm like, I did not miss my calling, Mama. What's up, Jordan? I'm your Scorpio girl. And it's always a deeper depth. Always. Always. But anyway, yeah. So the takeaway from the live is narcissism is a people with NPD, that's a mental illness. Of course, right? These people are not capable of love. Thank you, Jordan. And also that you could be very asleep and be alive. You can be an autopilot in your own body. And another thing, the biggest takeaway, and we should do a whole live about this, you don't get what you want out of life. You get what you are. Did y'all get that? Bye, Jordan. You get what you are, not what you want. So what I mean by that is that you got to work on yourself, y'all. Everybody just got to work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And that's one thing that I don't like about religious literature. Because if I'm focusing on Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Jesus, the prophets, and if I'm stuck in that book for 40 years, how do I get to know me? It takes time, effort, and energy to work through the construct. I only have a certain amount of years for my life journey as Cheryl Grabowski. And if I spend 50 years focusing on things and people and books and characters outside of me, how will I ever get to know who I am? So it's a no. I spent enough years looking into others. And now for the last 6 years, my main focus is exploring the deepest rhythms and regions of my own soul. Because when I know me, then I know you. But if I know everybody else, character-wise, if I'm into everything outside of me, then I know them, but I don't know me. And we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That beats the, no. So anyway, y'all, kisses a hug. I hope y'all enjoyed the chat because it was great. It was very exhilarating. Now I'm going to call my daughter back so we can talk a little smack. All around show 100. How are you? Identify yourself now, not up for discussion. What? Who are you? Identify yourself now. Well, the people here already know who I am. I'm sorry if you don't. But anyway, the live is done. Bye, guys. Y'all have a wonderful morning. Well, early afternoon now. Bye, guys.